Join everyone and subscribe it too. Everyone subscribe it. Yeah, subscribe it, please. Help me. No game, guys. Hey, join everyone. Join. Okay, so what happened before? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I am going to talk about the cult. I was reading about cult, and I wanted to talk about it. I know it is a little bit weird topic to discuss about, but I just wanted to let you know what is cult-ish, and we can talk about it, and then we can share your thoughts and opinions. So, see, I personally don't have any objection, likes and dislikes. I totally respect their practice because the way we find happiness is not the same, right? If someone loves eating Starbucks, it is his choice, it is what he likes, right? If I love drinking cappuccino, that's my choice. I like drinking cappuccino. I love it. That's the reason why I'm drinking cappuccino, right? If someone likes eating an apple, it is his choice to eat an apple, right? So there must not be any objection. There must not be any judgment. So that is our personal choices, right? So about the cultism, I have no objection, no comment, no opinion, no thoughts, no speculations. Doesn't matter. But me, if someone would say, "Would you join for the cult?" I would never. I would never join for the cult because I believe in rationality more than the emotion. So I'm a Buddhist. I am Buddhist, and then I have studied Buddhist words and teachings. And the Buddhist words and teaching values the logic, reason, rationality more than the mind, emotions, feelings, right? So mind, emotions, and feelings, these are the second options in life. So the Buddha said very beautifully in Dhammapada, he said, mind is the master. Manopubangama Dhamma. Mind is the master. Mind controls everything. Mind is the king. Mind is the prime minister. Mind is the leader of the city of your body. But if you let control it, it will destroy you. But if you control it, it will make you happier. So yes, so cult is all about that. That's the reason why. If someone would have asked me, would you join for cult? I would never. I would never join, but I would have speak to the cultish. I would have sit with them and talk to them, ask them questions like, what is that actually? What is your goals in life? What is your purpose in life? Why you do what you do? I would have asked them. So guys, right now I'm reading a story of cult, and I know what is cult is, but I just want to read this story so that we all hear and know the story. And if you have questions, you can write down in the comment. And if you have your thoughts and opinions and speculations about the cult and cultism, you can write down in the comment box. I highly appreciate your thoughts, opinions, and speculations about the things that I'm reading here. But at the same time, please, you can also like the video, comment, and share, and subscribe, and spread it everywhere. Share it with your friends, families, and relatives. And this is what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go live and do the natural conversation about the stuff I'm reading here. So let me tell you one thing, that I love reading books. I love reading every single things. I read every single things every single time. Doesn't matter what I'm reading. I read, 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 read. So I'm reading for you right here, and then I want you to write your thoughts and opinions and speculation. And you also let me know if I speak faster, so that I can slow down, right? Speaking, I can slow down, guys. So yeah, let's go. So it says the title of the news is Teen Escaped a Cult After a Forced Marriage to a Stranger. Her husband did too. Then they fell in love. So there is a story of this, a girl, teenager, young girl. She had joined for the cult, and her husband, her now husband too. So both of them were in a cult. And what I have heard about the cultism is that, you know, cultist leader, the cult leader, he's a very, very good at speaking. He's very cool, very calm, cool as cucumber, very serene, very nice, very sweet at speaking. And then whoever goes there, they emotionally attract to the cult leaders. They emotionally, attach to the words cult is speaking. I don't know how much it is true, but this is what I have heard, and this is what I have watched. So last few days ago, I was watching another documentary about the cults, and the lady who had joined in a cult, she was saying that her master, he was super good at his speaking, super noisy at his speaking, like super good. And that's the reason why she had joined for the cult, because she was emotionally attached to that cult leader. So yeah, let's go, let's talk about it. And then they fell in love. Okay, they came out. Angela and Kate Johnson escaped from the notorious polygamous cult. So if you don't know polygamy is that you can marry many wife. You can marry 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. If you have a lot of money, if you can take care of the woman you marry, yes, you can marry. How about in your country? Please let me know down in the comment box. In your country, do you have a polygamy? In my country, in my tradition, in my community, Taru, we have polygamy. People can marry more than one wife, but you need you have to have a you have to have an ability to take care of her. Angela Kate and Angela Johnson in their wedding day in 2003. So the 2003. Oh my God. It's a very long time ago, right? Okay. Angela and Kate Johnson were married at a laundromat in the 2003 when she was 16 and he was 19. Holy moly crap. She was 16 and he was 19. Okay, they got married. They exchanged vows not by the choice, but because the notorious polygamous cult they grew up in, the fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints forced them to do so. Oh my God! So Angela and Kay Johnson, they were married because their cult leader, they forced them to marry. So they had joined for the cultism, and they had to marry because they had to marry because the cult leader, not it says a notorious polygamous cult leader. Holy crap! I'm sorry. So yeah, that's the reason why they had to get married at the age of 16 and 19 to someone they haven't met, someone they haven't spoken to, someone they haven't shared their feelings and emotions. They had to marry to each other because of the cult leader, notorious polygamous cult leader. Holy moly crap. Let's go next one. The cult Angela and Kate were born in the middle made headlines when its infamous prophet and leader Warren Jeff was accused by numerous young victims, including his own children, of molesting them. So Warren Jeff must be the leader of the cult, and he had actually very very bad reputation for molesting young victims, maybe so many things, and his own children he was molesting them. Holy cow, how do you do that? Yeah, how do you molest to your own children? How can you do that? Oh my god, I don't know. So Warren Jeff, that's the guy named one of the FBI's 10 most wanted after fleeing the cult to avoid arrest. Jeff, now 69, was finally taken into custody in Las Vegas in 2006. So in 2006, he was got arrested because of so many, molestation to the young girls, and at the same time, his own daughters and children's and daughters. And he got arrested he was the most wanted man in America in 2003 to 2006, and then he was convicted 5 years later of 2 accounts of child sex abuse and sentenced to life in prison. So he was convicted 5 years. He was convicted for child abuse, and because of the tumult in the church at the time, we didn't have too much to do with him, Angela says. But if you have ever met him, he's just a creep full of arrogance. So Jeff guy was full of arrogance. Maybe he might boast about his superpower, right? This is what the cult leaders they do. I have this power. I have that power. They just boast that they can communicate with the gods and all. Well, this is what we have. We hear a lot about the cult's leader, right? So they boast about their connection with the God. They say that I hear the sound of a God. The God said me this. God said to me that. God tell me that the other person is the next, something like that, right? We hear a lot of news like that. She didn't like how girls and teens in the cult were forced to wed men they didn't know. One man she knew had 24 freaking wives. So this Warren Jeff guy, he was forcing the young girls to get married as many men as they could. And there was one guy, he had 24 wives. 20 guys, can you hear me? 24 fucking wives. Guys, do you hear me? 24 wives? I'm sorry for fancy word of slangs. Getting married young was everything you were raised to do your whole life. Angela, now 38, who grew up in British Columbia, Canada, where one branch of the sect is located, tells the people they didn't even let girls go to school further.